Hello, people. I exist. Joining me today are,
The artistic alpaca.
And SR Nobody.
and today we're discussing the big bombshell, or the big reveal in Steven Universe, specifically A Single Pale Rose, or more specifically, going to be discussing the newest episodes in general. Can't go back and A Single Pale Rose, but to be brutally honest, I'm pretty sure most of the discussion is going to be on Single Pale Rose and what happens in that one.
Let me just flip to that note card in my notes.
I'm being a little smug over here.
Where's that bookmark? There we go.
My stomach did a flip. I don't know why. I got really anxious and I went, nope.
Let's see. Perhaps a recap of the episode, or...
Lapis needs help and needs to deal with her baggage. And so many people tried to disprove that theory. And then when I brought up my idea, I was called crazy. And I was right. So were a few other people.
You're all calling me crazy. But I showed them...
I've been saying it for 5 damn years. I mean, technically, it's been out since like 2013, right?
Don't really have much to say in regards to the Lapis episode, so let's just get straight to discussing A Single Pale Rose.
I mean, the only thing for the Lapis episode saying otherwise would just be her song. I think this is probably the first time she's had a song.
Yeah. Everyone thought it would be escapism, but they went with something else. And Lapis is really starting to get on my nerves. Because as someone who has, like, PTSD from medical stuff, like, as a kid, I went through, like, a lot of surgeries and what have you, and blah. My issue with her isn't her being scared. It's the fact that, like, anytime Steven or someone else offers, like, a way to help or help her deal with shit, she won't. So I just cannot stomach Lapis right now until they actually do something with her.
My prediction with Lapis having left again is that she'll either meet up with Lars's ship, or she'll come back to Earth, but only to announce that the diamonds are in fact coming, or a combination of both.
Probably a little bit of both. I've seen some of the leaks, and I think it might be a little bit of both. I didn't intentionally look for them. They were on my Tumblr dash, and no one tagged shit. So I'm not going to say any more than that. But. I think it's cool that we got to see some of the gym tech in the Lapis episode. Because that's always really nice to see with Steven Universe, is because they hardly touch on, like, actual gym technology unless it's needed. And this time it was actually, you know, kind of not useful, but, like, it's kind of just there. It was cool.
Although in taking notes on these last few episodes, one thing involving gym tech that has kind of been making me go, oh, come on, is Lars's ship needing repairs, and I'm just like, Steven, Peridot. She knows modern gym tech. Just bring Peridot.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I'm just like, why? That's like the common sense thing to do, right? And then I have to remember he's like 13 or 14. Like somewhere in that age range, somewhere in the early teens, to where your brain just like your body can stay, but I'm leaving. All common sense just goes. Frustrating as hell.
Or it's like the writer's going, yeah, we know.
Like, I could just see them, like, having to trick Peridot into going, though. Be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna go do something fun, but we have to get there through Lion's Mane. He's like a teleporter, blah, blah, blah. And Peridot being like, oh, okay, I'm still kind of nervous. And then they end up on the ship, and Peridot just having a freaking meltdown. Like, yeah. Steven, why did you do this to me? Why are you like this? I didn't want to be here. Oh my god, what if Yellow Diamond finds me? Just fucking look.
Or like Peridot just sees the repair job that the off-colors have done. It's like, oh, come on. Why would you even do this?
Why would you even do this? This isn't even the proper place for this machinery to go out.
This doesn't go there. And why is that over there? It should be over here.
Oh, and besides, your issue isn't anything that's broken. It's just that your energy way is blocked. Like, literally, you should just clean that, and there you go.
This tech is obviously outdated.
So it'd pretty much be an episode where Peridot plays a parody of the irritated IT guy.
Yes.
I need this. I want this now.
Like, just an entire episode that kind of parodies Chuck with Peridot. That's all I ask for.
Or like the IT crowd, just Peridot. It's like, have you tried turning it on and turning it off and turning it back on again?
Yes, that would be perfect.
So, like, I really like that they're starting to show more gym tech and stuff in the episode, for sure. And I really hope that they do end up doing something like they did with Lapis, where it's a standalone episode with just Steven and Peridot. That's not like him trying to convert her to the crystal gems. But the Lapis episode, I kind of figured that was going to happen because she's one of those type of people that personally gets on my nerves because, like, help has been offered numerous times and she's not taking it because she'd rather wallow in self-pity and run off. And I'm just like, ugh. I get it, but could you not? I understand, but could you not?
And not only that, but Lapis is shown to be a very powerful gem.
Yeah, it was like, I don't even think she needed to fuse with Jasper to fucking put her under. She could have literally just... Like... Oh, Lapis bugs me. It's poor character development because that's literally the issue. It's nothing to do with the character herself. It's how they're doing her fucking storyline right now, and I'm just like, oh god, please no. I'm so tired of this. Like, do something new with her. Oh my god. We get it, angsty teenager, but stop.
How about the novel idea of she actually goes back to Earth and starts talking to somebody?
Yes.
Like,
Please.
she doesn't have to completely stop being angsty. I get where they're coming from with that, but can we see her have significant dialogue with the Peridot or maybe Garnet or somebody?
Yes, like, actually have her talk about this shit. Have her talk about this shit, please. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, okay, so with the way Lapis is acting is like a classic case of PTSD. So why isn't she talking to Pearl about this shit? Like, and the anxiety that goes with it? Because, as we've seen from numerous episodes...
Well, she was trapped in Pearl's pearl for eons.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, I don't like you, and you're like 99.9% of my problems right now. Just like fucking. Or even if it goes the route where she ends up with Lars's ship, like, she could totally like vent to him because he's also an angsty, selfish teenager who's, you know, finally growing a pair when it comes to like wanting to help others. Like,
actually, I want to see that now. I really want to see that now.
and one of Lapis's problems being like malachite and all that, like Lapis could talk with Garnet about the whole fusion thing and then get her more comfortable with it. And then since Garnet also was talking with Peridot about being comfortable with fusion, then that could lead with those two fusing for a bit.
You're like, hey, yeah, like just actually have Lapis work on her shit. Like, it's just really frustrating. Like, I love Garnet, but she's also kind of at a standstill along with Amethyst. I'm just like, I get that this is Steven's show, but could something, small things, that'd be great. Just like small stuff. I like small stuff. It doesn't have to be big, just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we kind of had 2 episodes that were kind of like background, The Big Show and Letters to Lars.
Yep.
And I guess bull hopping to an extent. I don't know.
Steven Universe comes back, we're going to get yet another round of Beach City episodes because, oh yes, we desperately need like 6 more of those right now.
I know at least one of the episodes, the next one, will take place directly after Single Pale Rose, involving Garnet defusing
Sapphire.
and Sapphire being like, fuck this. I'm out.
No. Just like, ugh. Like, if they're going to do Beach City episodes, they need to do it where they're actually talking about the town, because it was founded by Mayor Dewey's, like, great, or like, someone in their fucking family line, right? They could totally, like, talk about that some more and be like, oh, yeah, this is, some of the shit that went down. This is why this is important. This is why this Beach City is the only place in the Americas that really has any gym problems, you know? Like, if they're going to do shit like that, they could do that, where you're getting some sort of history about Beach City. And I'm just... I have words.
Words.
Actually, I had kind of a jokey discussion about where potential episodes could go after these two. A jokey discussion with my boyfriend along the lines of, oh, Sapphire's gonna run off, and then Steven and Ruby are gonna team up, and it's going to be a series of Ronaldo episodes. We're going to get a Ronaldo character arc. And it's these two talking with him, and then for some reason Peridot gets involved. You have an awkward date with Ronaldo and Peridot just because, leads to them striking up some kind of weird friendship. Then Lapis comes back for some reason. They hash that out. it takes a full 5-6 episodes to get through this. Just
That'd be freaking hilarious. Well, I feel like with Ronaldo, his character annoys me, and I've said that in the past, but like he is pretty on point with like a lot of the shit that's going on. And I'm just kind of like, once again, he's underutilized, and it's really frustrating because I get like it's supposed to be a compact sort of like episode thing. Hold on, one quick second. But yeah, if utilization, I think, is what's bothering me with Steven Universe right now, because it's just like, it's one of those things where I feel like if they were to go back and look at it, to be like, oh crap.
This character needs more development. This character needs more screen time. The pacing here is a bit off.
It's like,
Yeah, listening to the Steven Universe podcast, really, like a lot of the writers and stuff, like, yeah, I mean, we kind of planned some of it, but some of it just came through the writing whilst writing it, so.
like, like, she makes a lot of good choices, and then some I feel like she has to do just because having to fill the contract and the obligations. And I'm just like, mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Cotton!
Screams.
Cotton!
Scream. Scream.
Go away! Go away.
But yeah, a lot of underutilized stuff right now is kind of like my nitpick with the show. Like, so far, like, the pacing has gotten a little bit better. If the episodes weren't spread out, it's fine. Like, I've been rewatching the series, and I think I'm getting to the point where we're about to meet Aquamarine, and the pacing has gotten better for sure.
Pacing. Yeah, there's like the whole 15-minute formats and stuff. It takes a while for a show to get a good flow. Like, for instance, Mighty Magiswords had that problem where it's like, oh, it's too fast paced and all that. But after watching like the most recent season, I'm like, yeah, they got a good pace down. They figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's a cartoon I still need to check out. Any other comments on Lapis stuff? Or
Well, let's see. In my notes. Oh, the moon sucks. Pretty much these notes are just like, as the episode went on, just like specific things. Like, Ronaldo shows Steven that Lapis is on the moon. Abandoned moon barn. Orb function revealed. Lapis song. The moon sucks. Steven's diamond vision. Pearl? Lapis leaves. Again.
Anyways, let's move on to a single pale rose. And I just want to say I'm feeling smug.
Number 1. Amethyst teaches Pearl about cell phones.
Oh my god, yeah.
Can't you just text everyone?
Grandma Pearl.
How do you text?
Even!
Oh, and just like how Pearl texts, like, dear Steven, hello, signed Pearl. Or no, love Pearl. It's like,
I've only had one person in the history of ever send me a text message like that. And it was a recruiter, or something for a job. I just love the whole Pearl as a grandma getting used to technology thing. I just love that. She comes across as somebody that posts endless pictures of Steven with a bunch of ridiculous hashtags on Facebook. Like the grandma that has to share every single minute of its life on social media.
and it's kind of what Pearl apparently does for Jamie's improv class. Like, if anyone could just suggest a title, Steven! You did that last week. I really like it.
Or better yet, here's something even better. She is one of the people that only have a Facebook, so people can list her as a relative. And that's it. Like, you go to her page and she might share like a science video or some shit, but it's just a desert. There's nothing. Like, her profile picture isn't even a picture of her. It's just a strand of pearls.
Let's see. Going down the list, Pearl can't talk. Pearl's tech / Pearl's stuff. Oh, yeah.
The wall of phone numbers.
And some of them even had like lipstick marks.
Yes, I know. I'm so happy. Like, oh no, Amethyst is screaming.
Mystery girl. She kissed a piece of paper she gave Rose.
Which
You can't
mystery?
tell me that's not what happened.
Which mystery girl reappeared in the background in the episode The Big Show at Sadie's concert.
Mm-hmm. But
Thinking about it, I actually make the argument that after this particular episode, Mystery Girl is gonna pop up again.
yeah,
Because
definitely.
it'd be pretty relevant to Pearl's character development. I'll say this much. I don't know if I'm looking forward to what direction they're going to take with that, but it's definitely much needed and long overdue in regards to Pearl's character and her connection with Rose / Pink Diamond.
Yeah, like she needs to have those emotions detached. Like, yeah. She's trying too. Like it's been shown that she is trying. It's just one step forward, two steps back.
It's understandable considering just how big a chunk of her.
Yeah, especially now knowing what we know.
Yeah. I had a discussion about this particular episode with my boyfriend. He brought up an interesting point about Pearl's character, how there's emphasis placed on, oh, she's different from other Pearls. She's a bit more independent. She's broken out of her mold. What does it say about Rose being Pink Diamond? Like, she's still an independent, free-thinking Pearl, but there's still some part of her programming or some part of her being a Pearl that's very interwoven and connected with how much she loved her diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Or that whole thing. That's really why we need the Mystery Girl arc to continue with Pearl's character development. Why there's so much significance to Mystery Girl being or having the same hair color and stature and physique as what Rose did.
Mystery Girl's name is Sabina, by the way. That's not a spoiler.
Okay,
That's like that's something I was just thinking about the other day. I was like, it's a type of flower. So,
you know if they've been confirmed canon or not.
even more of a thing with Rose. But of course, like characters' names do change with TV shows. Like I remember when Sailor Moon first came out, that Amy's name originally was going to be Blue. So,
And that's a good thing they changed it. Otherwise, a lot of people around the time when what was that band? Whatever, they came out with the Blue song. Just a whole bunch of people would have just made that joke. Hey, look, it's Sailor Blue. Da ba dee da ba da da ba dee.
Looking at some of the comments here, that's a legitimate point to bring up. Another speaking of the Rose Pink Diamond thing. Okay, I'm just going to mention another point my boyfriend brought up, paraphrasing here. Is it really appropriate to refer to Pink Diamond as Pink Diamond when Rose was her adopted persona or identity? Like, she's been Rose Quartz for so long that it feels more appropriate to call her Rose because of I'd say that was more of her true personality and character shining through, like how much she cared about the Earth, what drew her towards Greg, what led to Steven, all the major points and highlights of her character are attached to the name Rose. I can't word today. And looking at some of the comments, or looking at the comment here, going to go ahead and read this. Pearl loves Rose when she was a diamond, but now as a crystal gem, she loves Rose as a quartz. That is a legitimate thing to consider. Even though pearls are gems in general, are designed to follow and admire their diamonds blindly and loyally. There had to be some point where, well, Pearl's devotion goes above and beyond just loyalty to her diamond. She was in love with her, like deep romantic love. That, yeah, definitely can't divorce that from this particular conversation. And that was probably a big part of what led to Pearl breaking away from what a conventional Pearl was like and becoming a bit more individualistic and independent and becoming the Pearl she is in modern day. Yeah, I can't deny that that's a big part of this particular discussion.
It's just nice to see the Pearl in the past and the things that she went through.
Crap, knocked something over on my desk. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. Pink Diamond never did talk. And I'm just remembering the Jungle Moon episode, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why they did the dream with Stevani, the Pink Diamond dream with Stevani, so that way they could still hide Pink Diamond's voice.
Considering what direction they went with the Pink Diamond reveal, just wanted to go for a general. What does that say about Pink Diamond herself, and what kind of want to discuss the overall implications, or what that does for other parts and pieces of the series, like what implications it has. Just not quite sure
sniveling younger child syndrome.
And then you take in consideration the story that Garnet told in the episode "Your Mother and Mine."
Mm-hmm.
To get all of this, like Pink Diamond living a double life, and then it all comes crashing down.
And like I was thinking about it, and the thing is like I know when Peridot told Yellow Diamond off, and I can't remember the name of the episode, when she called Yellow Diamond a clod, it was because she wanted to be like, hey, Yellow Diamond, this planet has like a lot of stuff that's renewable that it keeps producing that we could use. This would be better as a planet we don't necessarily colonize and make gems from. And I'm wondering if Pink probably was thinking along the same lines, and that's one of the reasons she fell in love with the planet. And then just went the kid route and just kind of threw a temper tantrum. I was like, you guys are assholes, I'm leaving.
Message received.
Yes, that's the episode.
I was thinking log date 7152, but I was like, no.
That's the one where she's talking to Garnet. But I'm wondering if Pink Diamond probably was thinking along the same lines.
Well, if we are to believe some of the story that Garnet told in Your Mother and Mine, and that Rose not only, or well, Pink not only fell in love with the planet and the flora, the fauna, but also some of the inhabitants. The fact that Pink knows that, oh, if we colonize this planet, then all life will be gone, including these interesting creatures.
Which is why they have a zoo.
Which that was probably made by like Blue, like, all right, we hear your complaints about this. Tell you what, make a zoo. Is that good enough for you?
Oh, the cartoon critic said Jasper hated Rose Quartz. How would she feel if she knew she was her diamond? That news would probably be so jarring that it would uncorrupt her. I'm sorry.
Or just be,
oh, yeah, Rose Quartz was pink diamond, and it's going, what the shit?
or just be like, it's like Rose Quartz was pink diamond. Jasper 404. Jasper.exe 404.
Like she just poofs and then comes back normally just to say, what the shit?
That's obviously a trick, you crystal gem.
And then she's gonna realize she's not corrupted. She's gonna be like, oh wait.
That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings, Jasper. You know it to be true.
I'm just like, I just feel really smug. I'm sorry. Because, like, I said, like, oh, what if she ended up liking the planet way too much and decided to go incognito? And everyone said I was crazy. And then, lo and behold, there it is.
I know. These last number of episodes of Star Versus, and I'm just like, why the fuck are all my theories turning out to be true?
Probably because you have the same line of thinking as the writers. I mean, that's usually what happens.
And now I'm just... And of course, I'm still one of the very few... Yeah, I'm still one of the few people that's still on the Eclipsa is evil. She has you all fooled camp. And once it's revealed that she is evil and she has everyone fooled, I'll just be like, I told you! I told all of you! But no, don't listen to Old Man SR.
He's not happy about it. I'm not looking forward to that, SR. I like this character, damn it. I wanted her to be a good guy.
Let's see. Looking at my notes. Rose's plan. Let's see. Rose's plan. Rose Quartz is pink diamond. Pink and pearls past. Garnet and amethyst find out.
I love how they left it on that cliffhanger.
Because how many months is it going to be before they actually show the damn
this summer, so probably June, July, or August.
Yeah, I would probably put it at... Well, I'm on the wiki right now, so let me look.
I bet it's August. That's
it just says summer 2018. Well, on the upside, that's also roughly when the ending of the Professor Time arc from Milo Murphy is supposed to happen.
I need to get caught up on that show.
Yeah, the crossover between Milo Murphy and Phineas and Ferb.
Okay, interest just lowered a little because it's a crossover with that. I'm just going to come right out and say it. The only thing I liked about Phineas and Ferb was Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doof.
Then you will. Then you'll probably like the cliffhanger from the last few episodes.
Looking at some of the comments here, the zoo definitely brings up an interesting plot element or thread. Like, we know what Pink's ultimate endgame was. That She liked the planet. She wanted to keep things status quo. Where does the zoo come into the equation? Like, was that her idea, or was it her idea in conjunction with somebody else? What does it imply? Like,
Actually, I think it was probably Blue. I think Blue made it after Pink shattering as a memoriam. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Let me just look at a fan wiki. So I can get more info from that.
that would actually make a bit more sense if Blue was the one that made the zoo, because as far as Yellow and Blue knew,
Especially considering the fact that there was also the cluster that was underneath the Earth, and Blue more than likely knows about the cluster and would know that the Earth would be destroyed, and then thus the planet that Pink died on would be gone, and so created the zoo to keep Pink's memory alive.
one of the comments says Pink made the zoo. To be honest, that idea bugs me a little bit. But then again, this may have been early on when Pink was still discovering or getting to know the planet. Like, she might have been trying to figure out what would be the best course of action or plan to maintain this organic life, or to keep this planet's ecosystem preserved. Might have made sense at some point when she was going between masquerading as Rose Quartz and keeping her role as a diamond to make the human zoo, since that'd be the best way to keep human life and such alive and keep him away. Or probably some kind of battle between her personal wants and desires and the bureaucracy of being a diamond. That'd be my best guess. If this was made earlier on, before she decided that I'm just going to completely rebel against this, or I am not on board with any dramatic changes being made to this planet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm just looking at the wiki for all the information I can get.
Honestly, after seeing the Pink Diamond reveal, I kind of feel like there is room for more meat or development for Pink Diamond's character.
And now they don't have to hide behind like dreams and, well, I guess technically dreams, but they don't have to like do what they did in Jungle Moon with the Stefani dream and hiding Pink Diamond's voice. Now they can just have Sarah Egan come in and record a whole bunch of lines with Pink Diamond. Or as Pink Diamond.
Actually, given what characters need character development, I remember reading something or coming across something that brought up a good point about Rose Quartz / Pink as a character. Like, we have bits and pieces to work with, but a lot more has been said rather than shown. Like, a lot of what viewers know about Rose, you know it more from just bits, pieces, and glimpses we've seen of the character. I'd like to see a full-blown episode where we just get to see Rose doing things, or how Rose interacts with and bounces off of people. Like, a full couple of episodes just following Rose to get a more definitive look at her character. Like, we're not being told, we're not getting implications, we're seeing Rose herself.
Kind of like what they did in the flashback episode with like Greg the babysitter.
My Diamond, what are you doing up at 3 a.m.?
I've lost control of my life.
I've lost control of my colony.
Alright, so like the cartoon critic says I do not like Pink's design. She's like a cutesy version of Pennywise. She looks ridiculous. I'm like, have you seen the rest of the diamonds? Have you seen Yellow Diamond's helmet? Like
Cheese.
Cheese wheel. The glorified cheese wheel.
Cheese. And then we haven't seen like White Diamond's full design. We've just seen a silhouette, but it's like David Bowie and Lady Gaga had a costume contest, and the theme was space.
And then they all ended up looking like a Dragon Ball Z mother hecker.
Now I'm just imagining White Diamond coming out with a big bunch of smoke effects and everything, and she's got like thigh-high boots, wearing a leotard with a bunch of sequins and stuff on it, and yeah, just flashing sequins.
Okay, when they do reveal her though, I may or may not do like an Undertale intro where she comes in like Mettaton.
I'm seriously hoping that her reveal is something along those lines, like
which is like Steven on Homeworld again, and then there's like a box with a switch. It's do not touch. He flips it, and then oh yeah. And then White Diamond comes out.
Why not? And I'd like to throw in an extra ridiculous fan theory. Everybody's been speculating that diamonds are fusions for the longest time, and that hasn't held water for any of them. What if it's actually true for White Diamond?
Oh god!
I mean, we saw White Diamond along with Blue and Yellow in the story for Your Mother and Mine, but still plausible.
Just like it's two white diamonds together.
It's a crap.
Or it's like White Diamond's not even a diamond. It's what's the fuck is the other name of the one that's like moissanite? And it's literally just a diamond, except on the hardness scale, it's 0.5 weaker. But it's got more sparkle. It looks just like a diamond. It's just not as hard, but it can still scratch a diamond. Or she just is voicing night. Yeah, she's just playing along. Like, sure, yeah, totally. And that's why you never see her.
I just like the comic someone did with White Diamond. Like, Yellow is like, White Diamond, where have you been? Like, Pink's dead. Her colony is all messed up. Where have you been? And then just like White Diamond pouring sunglasses with a cup of coffee and a pot of coffee, and she just chugs the pot of coffee, and she's like, who does what now?
Not my monkey, not my circus.
It's like, not my colony, so I don't care.
Oh god, I think like, speaking of the diamonds, like I think an insult to them that'd be worse than Claude or Quartz would be, you useless piece of zircon.
Meanwhile, there's a zircon lawyer right next to him. It's like, oh, come on, I'm right here.
Can't even protect your defendant. That's fair. Because I know that like when they're making diamonds in the lab, they technically can't call them diamonds. So usually it would be like zircon or moissanite or something else. And I'm just like, there it is. There is the insult. Imagine them coming to Earth and finding out that diamonds aren't the rarest thing here. And like they're only popular because of some person wanting money in the early 1900s.
And the fact that we can manufacture them just like pearls.
Yeah, imagine that. That would be a total insult. It's harder to freaking make like sapphire and goldstone than it is to make diamonds.
Imagine Peridot learning that process.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
You can make diamonds?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Just like take her to a Walmart.
They're
Like,
all...
we can make him in all sorts of carrots too. Just freaking. Like, I had an entire list of insults for the diamonds at one point just because I was like trying to get over a creative block. And I can't remember any of them, and I'm kind of sad. But I remember the the Zircon one. There's others that I had too. Diamond-esque.
The diamond is... Yeah, thinking white is just very busy. Well, clearly.
There is a silhouette of her in the title card for the episodes with the off colors. I've kind of been wondering if she might be loosely related to that area, or might pop up a bit later with them. Haven't really speculated too much since, honestly, not too crazy about coming up with too outlandish a crackpot fan theory. Don't really have enough parts and pieces to work with. Just that it might be loosely related.
She's probably just fucking off somewhere, doing her own thing.
Probably.
She gets back. Homeworld's on fire.
I leave you for 5 minutes.
Fucking children. Come on, Blue.
You need to deal with your emotions. You need to have some. And I don't know what to do with you, but you're there. Stop it.
Like, Blue, get over it. Yellow, calm down. And Pink, what the hell happened to you? Like, okay, like imagining that Blue and Yellow haven't figured out or don't know that Steven is Pink. And then just White just instantly recognizing the gem.
I can see that happening. That being the big reveal that like Steven's sewn together this really thoughtful, intuitive plan of we're going to find some way to hash things out with the diamonds. Like find some way to talk to them and start burying the hatchet or find some kind of truth for Earth. And then just as he's about to reveal that he's Pink Diamond, White Diamond comes in, and she's like, "What happened to you, Pink?" And then
I really want to see like where he gets captured again, and they're like doing like, oh, we're gonna make sure you're actually Rose Quartz because it's kind of ridiculous if you look like that. And they're scanning, and it's like noted Pink Diamond, and they're just like, what? Pink Diamond, and like they go through like Pink Diamond, Pink Diamond, Pink Diamond. They're just like,
Yeah, Yellow just constantly pressing the refresh button.
Bringing in different ones.
Honestly, I think the first thing they do if they discovered that Steven was Pink Diamond, that this is a bit grim and morbid to think about. They'd be trying to yank that diamond out. They'd be trying to find a way to recover Pink.
Well, I mean, that's like the first thing Pearl tried to do. So, you're not wrong.
Cotton!
I like how we keep yelling at our, like, pets randomly.
Oh, if they'd stop stop doing things for a while.
You're bugging me for food. I don't want him wandering around under my table right now.
Yeah, one of my cats is kind of annoying when I'm just trying to draw and it wants on my lap. Just, come on.
Looking at one of the comments here, I didn't see the spoilers, and to be honest, I'd rather not be spoiled. I'm not going to go out of my way to look it up.
Yeah, I tend to try and avoid spoilers as best I can. Going in blind is best, I find.
Yeah, I gotta see that spoiler just because no one tags anything. And I was very upset. I was like, God damn, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I'd imagine that cartoon critics comment about it pissing off a lot of people. Yeah, I'd imagine it. Leaks tend to do that.
Yeah, and the thing was, it wasn't even like anyone doing it on purpose. It was they had gotten permission to use the clips that they sent to Cartoon Network saying, hey, can we use these? Cartoon Network said yes. They used them. Cartoon Network realized their error and they're like, shit! So it wasn't like it was done on purpose. They went through the right channels and stuff, but, you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
I hear Amethyst pitching a fit in the living room. Poor Amethyst. I love my cat, but oh my god.
I'm kind of horrible. When you said Amethyst, I was imagining Gem Amethyst writhing around on the floor.
Okay, but like she's a long-haired gray kitty, like a purple-blue gray kitty. So you're not wrong. That's why I named her Amethyst.
To be fair, the Gem Amethyst would also just roll around on the floor and cause a mess.
Yeah, like I wanted to name Amethyst's sister Garnet because she's like black. I was like, hi, Garnet and Amethyst. And Mom's like, no, I'm going to name her Midnight. And I was sad. So
that was the original name of my cat Binks.
Because Midnight is very quiet and stoic and just kind of there. If you piss her off, she'll like shit on your things. I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty much Garnet. Except Garnet smashes stuff.
Okay, question from Cartoon Critic. Do you guys think Rose Quartz is a terrible person?
I think she's awful just like the rest of us in our own way. Does that count? Like, I think she had her heart in the right place, but I also do know that she fucked up majorly. So, you know, people are people, gems are gems. We're all conscious, sentient things that sometimes mess up. Oh my god, Amethyst, what's wrong with you? Hold on. Amethyst, are you okay? What'd you do, Amethyst?
She tried to come and attack Candy. Oh great, wow. Gravity attacking my makeup.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I got the kitty. I don't have a webcam right now because my friend is borrowing it, but I do have the Amethyst. Hell, you wanted to be with me. Oh my god.
Just imagine Amethyst, the gem, sitting on Alpaca's lap and crawling all over her. The mental image is a lot more entertaining. I'm horrible.
No, Amy. Yeah, there's people talking to me. You can hear them. I know it's weird because usually I have headphones. Oh god, you're freaking her out. Yeah, no, it's okay. She's looking for you guys. Do you hear that?
honest about the pink diamond question. Pretty much on the same page as alpaca. Pretty much summed it up.
No, that's Scrooge. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Here. How about you go wander? There you go. You're not gonna find Scrooge under the desk, my dude. Maybe the closet, not the desk.
Yes, there's a portal to Narnia type dealio in my closet. If I go through,
I mean, have you seen my closet?
I'm on the other side and appear in alpaca's room.
I one time found $20 in my closet. Sorry, but no, like. I feel like with Pink, she, like, you know, I think it was Cartoon Critic said earlier she should have put her foot down and be like, no, not this planet. It's got other things that we can use that's renewable. Deal with it. Move on. Because sometimes with that scenario, that's what you need to do, and a lot of it is miscommunication, and especially with, like, how the diamonds treated her, it seems that Pink felt very demeaned and not cared for. Just be like, yeah, you guys don't actually give two shits about me, so why am I even here? I am trying to talk, and you keep talking over me, so, bye!
The diamonds might have a hierarchy based on the amount of colonies that they have, with white being at the top. And since Pink didn't have any at that time, and it was her first one, like, look, we have colonies. We're just trying to give you advice on what to do. We've done this song and dance before. Just take our advice and do what needs to be done. That, and had Pink had talked during any of those, like, visions, that we would have realized, oh, her voice sounds rather oddly similar to Rose. And then you get the same dilemma right now with OKKO, with mysterious, with shadowy figure and laser blast.
Who might be Professor Venomous?
Who also might, which he has yet to appear in season 2 so far.
I'm very bummed about that.
Well, one can hope that the episode that he appears in, like, he wakes up, goes to the kitchen, Fink is preparing breakfast, then goes into the living room, and there's Boxman sleeping on the couch, and it's like, Boxman, you need to get out. How did you even get back in here?
I'm one of those crazy nut bar shippers that's hoping Boxman and Venomous get married off screen for some weird undisclosed reason. If I were on staff, I would be bucking for that.
Although
your scenario sounds a lot more likely. Like Boxman taking up residence on his couch.
Although
a lot more likely.
Although the recent Red Enid episode was rather enjoyable.
Yes.
I just started watching Star Versus. I feel so lost.
Well, it's okay, KO, now.
Stop it.
Okay, KO.
I'm going to be horrible and say, tuning into OKKO for the first time, just watch the Red Knit episodes, because that's where all the good stuff is. I'm gonna be that person.
Why are you like this?
I mean, yeah, there are only 2 Red Enid episodes, but there are a couple of interesting episodes that have little bits and pieces that can also be watched.
Oh. Okay, I just know that my friends call Raymond the off-brand Aldi version of Metaton.
I mean, they're not wrong. Let's see, what episodes, red action episodes would I recommend?
Amethyst, are you okay?
Well, I guess for Enid, I'd recommend her episodes, like the Elodie episode and then the Enid's parents episode.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to go ahead and put Second First Date as one of my personal recommendations. I love that one because it subverts your expectations, solid character development for both Rad and Enid, and solid episode for fleshing out and developing their friendship. Just love that one.
I'm just here. Hi, Amethyst. I know you want to be like all cuddly and stuff. Just gotta make yourself comfy, okay?
Is the kitty okay?
Huh?
Is the kitty okay?
She's just been really clingy lately. Like this morning at freaking 7 o'clock, she started meowing at my door and screaming so loud to the point that my mom woke up, walked across the house, and let her into my room. And I don't know what's up with her. It's like she knows I'm leaving for Momo. Yeah, I know I'm going to be gone Thursday. I know. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. She purrs.
Okay, yeah, the episode You Have to Care, Plaza Prom, Second First Date. Those are good episodes.
Oh no. Have you figured out that is the microphone? Or do you just want to like rub on it? And she's licking my fingers now.
Cat phrasing?
Cat phrasing. No, she's like, ah, what, ow, why, ow. That's my chest, ow. Okay. You can be around my neck then, that's fine. That's fine. I'm struggling and I apologize.
You're fine, man.
Because I've just realized that I have like just a few days to get my wig for Rose Quartz done and get this room clean.
Oh, man. Okay, any other thoughts on Pink Diamond and that stuff? Or that stuff?
I called it. That's all I got. I'm very pleased that they're finally like doing something with the show.
Same here.
And I hope that the pacing is like not as freaking like the spacing, not pacing, but the spacing of the episodes isn't as slow as it has been in the past.
And then let's watch the next 5 episodes be Slice of Life.
Yep. And it's going to be focused on Ronaldo. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now.
I just want some random citizen to go up to him and say, "Get a hobby."
Just like, get a job, you bum. I have a job.
Oh God, that sounded on point.
What is this job? Oh my goodness.
Okay, gonna go ahead and end things right there. Thanks for joining, everybody. Brief recap. Lapis needs more character development.
More utilization in general, please.
Yeah, more utilization in the show in general.
And just Lapis growing a spine.
Sorry for my unnecessary addition to that. More Pink Diamond development. Or personally, I'd like to see a couple of Pink Diamond episodes. Pink is a fairly sympathetic character. It's understandable where she's coming from. She screwed up, but
She
I'm going
trying.
to go ahead and going to go ahead and quote Enlightened Robot in the comments here. Pink is selfish, but that's okay. All right. Good night, everybody.
Aloha.
Oi!